Good morning, everyone. My lighting seems to be off today. My name is Julie. I'm the owner and founder of Lady Fault Eyes Apothecary. You are here today mm, to apparently not see much of anything. How's that? A little bit better? I'm still white. Look like I'm a part ghost. Someday maybe I should actually read the directions on the remote instead of just clicking all the buttons. Maybe that would help. Whoa. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. It's making it very white. All right, well, I guess we're gonna just live with that because I'm not gonna sit here and play with it all day. I don't know why it changed. I think maybe it's just because a month ago when I was doing these videos in the morning, it was pitch dark, and now it's not. But anyway, hi, good morning. My name is Julie, and I am the owner and founder of Lady Fault Eyes Apothecary. We're here today to discuss the weekly astrology for the upcoming week. And this is what I like to call the Cliff Notes version. So I obviously can't go into everybody's chart. I'm just a white blob. I can't go into everybody's chart individually. That would be impossible. It would take forever. So what I like to do is just give you a basic overview of the energy, like my mug. You can buy one here in the shop. A basic overview of the energy for the week so that it just helps you kind of be prepared for anything that might be coming up that's not so great, to kind of have an idea of what days to maybe plan social things, not plan social things, and all kinds of different things that can come up for us. So I found it very helpful for myself, and so I decided to do these videos, and I've been doing them for a few years now, and I really enjoy them, and I enjoy seeing people and they tell me, oh, the video really helped this day or that day, or the energies was just what I said it was going to be, and things like that. So it makes me feel good to know that I've helped somebody with that. So let's go ahead and smudge a little bit before we get started. Here's a little leaf. So I'm just lighting a little tiny leaf. I don't need to light that whole bundle. That bundle has been lasting me probably well into a year now because I only light, and I have all of the, sorry, everything's just white. I have all of this left still. I mean, it's loose and it's falling apart, but there's still a lot in there because I don't light the whole thing. I don't need to. I don't need that much. It's just wasteful. All right, so a little bit for you guys. It's really driving me nuts that I look like a ghost. Yeah, now I'm gonna just put that over there to keep smoking a little bit. I guess that's a little better. I don't know. Anywho, and then we will go ahead and pick our new card for the week. So last week we had a blessing of the waters. So we'll go ahead and put that back in the deck and get a new card, maybe. Cards don't want to come out. This is the, if anybody's interested, this is the Blessed Bee deck. I don't have this deck here at the shop, but if anybody was interested in it and couldn't find it, I could probably look into it for you. I think I just got those on Amazon. So, all right. So we went ahead and put that back in the deck, and we're going to just go ahead and shuffle here. We've had this one before, but I don't think we've had it for a little while. A blessing for peace of mind. So I actually think that one ties in pretty nicely for the week. We don't have really any horrible energies going on this week. Not that any of them are really horrible, just some of them are not as great as others. But just a reminder still that we are in Mercury retrograde until May 14th. So keep that in mind. So don't be making any sudden big decisions, rational big unrational. No, what's the word I want? What's the, not rational. Um, can't think of the word I want. I have to take a picture of that. I've thrown myself out. What's the word I'm looking for? Spontaneous. Oh my goodness. Spontaneous decisions. Or anything like that. And again, I've said this a couple times before, but people have asked me about, oh, what about getting married? And I always say, if you've been engaged and you've been planning a wedding and, you guys have been doing the whole thing and your wedding date just happens to be during Mercury retrograde, I think you're fine. Somebody else might say no, but my gut, my intuition says you're fine. It's more of the ones where you just wake up one day during Mercury retrograde and decide you and your boyfriend are going to get married, or girlfriend or whatever are going to get married, and just run off to the courthouse and get married. Those are the ones during Mercury retrograde you don't want to do. Okay? Same with like buying a house. If you've been planning on buying a house, you've been doing the home inspections and the paperwork with the bank and everything, and your closing date happens to be during Mercury retrograde, well, I would just be very cautious of what you're signing. But again, the whole thing wasn't just a on the spot decision thing to just go buy a house. But yeah, I would be very aware of any contracts that you're signing and things like that. But really try to avoid any major purchases during this time or any major decisions during this time. So like I said, if it's something that you decided a long time ago and it just happens to be like a wedding happens to be during the Mercury retrograde, I think you're fine. I think you're fine. I think you're good. So, all right. Anyway, back to the card. I will get a picture of this up and posted on my Facebook group page, which is Lady Faltai's Light Healers. And I usually type up some little thing on it. And so if you want to see that, you can go over to the group. If you're not in the group, I think you do have to click join. A couple of weeks ago, I said I thought it was open, but I went back and looked and it does say it's marked as private. So if you want to see the cards, you do have to join. Sometimes I'm wrong. All right. The reason we're actually really here is for this week's Cliff Notes, this week's astrology. All right. So today is Monday. It is the 24th. I can't believe April is like just gone. It just like disappeared. Like, I don't know where the hell it went. And for the most part, it was really nice. So we had nice weather. Maybe that's why it went by so fast. My hair's falling out. Maybe that's why it went by so fast, because it was so nice and warm. And usually we're stuck in the house and going stir crazy and all those things. But anywho, my credit card machine just decided to turn on. I don't know why. Stuff does this around me. Does it do that around you too? I'll just be sitting there and something turns on. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Somebody wants my attention for something, but I don't know what. All right. Anyway, Monday, the 24th, Moon enters Cancer. So Cancer is, again, one of our water signs. So it's going to be, sorry, it's just going to make noise now. Emotions and, yeah, sorry, totally lost my train of thought. Cancer. Water sign. Emotions, sensitive. Also going to be creativity in there for you, and some heightened intuition, which is always interesting. I love those days where there's heightened intuition. So really, if you got something coming up in your gut that you're just kind of feeling, go with that. If something's telling you there's something not right, trust that. If something's telling you this is an amazing opportunity, trust that. You get the point. All right. So it's also a really good day with the sensitivity aspect of it to really express yourself today. Go ahead and tap into any feelings that you're having. And if you've been feeling something that you may be wanting to have a conversation with somebody about, today might be a good day for that. Something you want to get off your chest, today would be a good day for that. Anything like that. So, and I just want to go back and touch on the sensitivity part. You know, people tend to label people that are sensitive as of, I don't want to say bad, but oh, she's so sensitive, you know, kind of thing. That's not really what I mean when I say sensitive. Sensitive is tapped into your emotions, and you're really feeling your emotions. And so that's what I mean. You may end up getting upset more easily today over something that maybe you normally wouldn't. Things like that might happen for you. But again, that's why we do these videos, right? So it's all about keeping it in check. And again, if you're somebody who has a lot of water in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, something like that in your chart, then you may be feeling really overly sensitive today. Where somebody like me who is got a lot of fire in my chart, it might not affect quite so drastically, or everybody's so different. It's so hard to say. It could affect me more because I'm not used to being like, if somebody's going to make me cry today, it's going to be like, I don't cry often. So, anywho, today's color is white. I will tell you, it's a very boring color week. I don't make them up. I just tell you what they are. So, all right. So in today's card, I did pick some carnelian to tap into that creative side. I think when you're really in touch with your emotions and you're really sensing all those things, creativity can really come through for you. I guess I can't speak English today. Can really come through for you. So if you want to work with some carnelian, again, if you wanted to work with intuition, you could work with some amethyst, or if you wanted to work more on the sensitive side, maybe you want to work with some maybe some blue lace agate or something like that. You can always work with quartz. Rose quartz is a good one too. So many you could work with. So like I said, I really have to kind of just pick one, because everybody is going to be a little different, maybe what they want to work with. But again, if you have questions, you're not sure, you can always just put them in the comments or private message me, and I will try to give you a good answer. So, all right, moving over to Sunday, the 25th, Taurus sun in harmony with Saturn. So the moon is still in Cancer. So you're going to still have all that energy from today rolling over into tomorrow. But it's going to have also the added, Taurus is our comfy people. A stereotype, everybody. I don't mean to, but it's so true. Taurus are our comfy people. They like to be surrounded by beauty. They like to be good food. Now, one Taurus idea of good food and another Taurus idea of good food can be very, very different. But they like good food. They like comfortable clothes. And again, one Taurus may be comfortable in jogging pants, where another Taurus may be more comfortable in a suit. So whatever that, I'm not leaning towards the suit. I'm leaning towards the jogging pants. But they are the comfy people. They like to be surrounded by beauty, good food, good drink, good friends, things like that. So that energy is going to be coming through with the added harmony with Saturn. So Saturn's going to bring in some increased stability. I can't read my own writing sometimes. Practicality in finances. And again, I wrote heightened sense of comfort. So that might be coming through for you as well. Also with a little added feeling of security, I guess is a good way to put it. You might be feeling very secure on Tuesday, tomorrow. I'm telling you, I can't talk. So you might just be feeling really secure, whatever that may be. Maybe, financially secure, physically secure, who knows, but there may be some sort of security feeling there on tomorrow as well. So, and tomorrow's color is off-white. So today's color is white and tomorrow's color is off-white. I told you it's going to be a boring color week. Does anybody do anything with the colors of the week? Like, I sometimes try to like even just get a pair of socks or underwear or something that are like that color, because my wardrobe doesn't really have a lot of different variety in color. So I try to sometimes just sneak in like socks or something like that. But does anybody else like do anything with the color of the day that I talk about? And I picked Celestite, and it says soothe your soul. And it's kind of an off card for what I just said, but the way I was thinking of it is it's kind of hard to see because again, it's a light card and the light is really, oh, that's worse. Anywho, there you go. So the way I was thinking of it is the security part of it. If you're feeling very secure, that would be something that would be very like soothing to your soul, is to be feeling very secure. So I try to tie some of these stones. I don't pick very often, and you guys will know that sometimes I pick the same stone over and over and over again. But so if there's a different stone that I can kind of try to tie in there, I try to do that every once in a while. All right, so moving over to Wednesday, the 26th. So we still have a Cancer moon, and it is in harmony with Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces. So we have Cancer and Pisces on Wednesday. So again, not bad energy, but it might be a little over the top for some of us, okay? So again, it's going to be very emotional, going to be sensitive. Again, sensitive can, not necessarily mean that somebody says boo to you and you go cry in a corner. You might just be more sensitive to picking up on things. Apparently, I'm having a squirrel issue today. I'm very distracted and I can't talk. So yeah, with that Cancer and that Pisces energy on the same day, by saying that you're going to be overly sensitive, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to go, like I said, somebody's going to say something to you and you're going to run off and cry in a corner. I'm not saying that. But your senses are all going to be going, right? All of your senses are going to be going and picking up on things, including your intuition. Your sixth sense is going to be very heightened on Wednesday. Your imagination, again, so that's going back to, we talked about for today, the moon being in Cancer, that creativity being in there. So again, all of that's going to carry through, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So that imaginative, creative energy is going to be there for you as well. With all of that energy going on in the water signs, it's a really good time to kind of connect with your inner self, um, to reflect, I guess. Just check in with yourself, see where you are. Um, See if you're in a place where you want to be. Just kind of take the time and reflect, I guess. See if you're in a spot. I don't mean physically like that day. Well, I guess it could be that day, but that's not what I was really talking about. Like as a whole, just kind of like, are you where you want to be? Are you on the path you want to be on? Is the path you're on feel like it's right for you? Just really, because your emotions are going to be there on Wednesday, and you're going to be more honest with yourself, I think, on Wednesday. So it's a really good day to just really tap into that and do that evaluation of yourself, of what's going on in your life, where you are, and things like that, and really be honest with yourself about what's going on. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of intuition going on. So for Wednesday, I did pick amethyst. But again, you could work with amethyst on all of those days for your intuition. You know, you could actually work with all three of these stones every single day. So it really just depends on how many rocks you want to put in your pocket. Really, no, it depends on what you feel called to. If you don't feel called to work with any of those stones, then work with what your intuition's telling you. If you feel called to work with all of them, go for it. Two of them, go for it. There's really no right or wrong answer. All right. And Wednesday's color is royal blue. That one's better, right? All right. So moving over to Thursday, the 27th, it's first quarter moon in Leo. So we're coming out of Cancer, going into Leo. So Leo, again, stereotyping, is our cat people. They like to be playful. They like to be kind of cuddly. They can all of a sudden decide they're going to run all over the house and knock things over. And then all of a sudden they might just be like, leave me the fuck alone. Right? Do we have cats? Do we have cat people here who know this for themselves? But yeah, that's kind of Leo energy. So you might be having a lot of momentum. You might be feeling like taking some action, so that part of the energy is going to be coming through. It's a good day to take that energy and make some steps towards your goal. I did want to, again, mention that so things like this, when I say take step towards your goal, normally I want you to, really make some decisions and things like that. Like I said, for Wednesday, really reevaluate and see where you're at. But again, we're in Mercury retrograde, so we can reevaluate and we can make plans and stuff. But again, I wouldn't act on it too much until Mercury goes direct, and that's around May 14th. So it's kind of complicated, right? I'm telling you to tap into this energy, but don't do anything with it, and make a decision, but don't make a decision. So Thursday is a good time to, like I said, tap into that energy of taking steps towards your goal. So this is a goal that you've already set in place, I would think, for most of us. So I'm not saying come up with a goal and take steps on Thursday. Again, this is like a goal that you've been maybe working towards, something that either you already have taken steps towards or have been wanting to take steps towards it. So that's kind of where that is for Thursday. It's not to go ahead and start a new project or set a new goal. It's to work on one that you've already been working on. But again, if you're not sure and you're not comfortable with it, you can make your plan on Thursday. You can sit down, make your plan, write it all out, put it away in a cupboard or a drawer or wherever. And on May 15th or May 16th, pull it back out and see if it still feels right for you. That's what I would do. Okay. So if you are going to be doing something like that, just make sure from Wednesday, where we're reevaluating and we're going to make sure we're on the right path and make sure we're headed in the direction we want to be going, that when you're setting these, I don't want to say setting goal, you've already set your goal. When you're setting these steps for your goal, make sure when you're doing it, you're setting very clear intentions. And that's not like a warning. That didn't mean to come across be like, just be as clear as you can when you're setting your plan, that you're setting it towards the goal that you really want to achieve. Sometimes that can be hard. And sometimes we think we know, and then we realize we don't really know. Those things happen too, and that's okay. I call them learning experiences. All right, so Thursday's color is light orange. And I picked some red jasper for take action. So just, again, it's one of those weird ones. Today's going to be a weird day, I guess. Take action doesn't necessarily mean you need to physically get up and go take action, right? Maybe it's picking up the phone and making a call that you haven't done, or maybe it's putting something in the mail you haven't done, or, who knows, a million different things that you could be needing to take action for your goal. All right, Friday, Leo moon connecting to Venus. So again, we still have all that same Leo energy going on for us with Venus. And Venus is all about how we love, right? So there's going to be some creativity in there, some passion in there, and some enthusiasm, which is nice. I'm all white again. So that Leo energy tied in with the Venus energy can be really nice. It's going to really kind of bring out that playful side of you, kind of like I was talking. I know, stereotyping people. I don't mean to be rude, but it's so true. Like the playful kitty side of you, the child side of you. So you might be wanting to do some sort of really fun activity, or you might just be feeling a little playful on Friday. So all good energies. Have fun with it. Nothing too much to worry about. Nothing too complicated. No decision making, anything like that on Friday. Should be just a nice energy day to just kind of have a good day and just be a little playful. So Friday's color is white. And I picked some garnet to go ahead and go with that passion that you might be feeling. And that passion might be passion to be playful. It doesn't have to be intimate. It might be, but passion's another one of those words where it kind of got put down to one thing. If your passion, it's got to be sex, right? So we've kind of, like, our mindset have kind of changed words, I think, from what they're really supposed to mean sometimes. But passion is just anything that you feel strongly about. And it could be music, it could be dancing, it could be writing, it could be sports. I mean, who knows, right? You could be passionate about a lot of things. It doesn't have to just be an intimate kind of thing. So, anywho, Saturday, the 29th, Mars is in harmony with Uranus. So again, we still have the Leo moon. So all of that energy still is there with the added Mars in harmony with Uranus. And so that's going to bring Mars is our planet of war, but I don't like to really think of it as that way. It is bold, it is aggressive, it is assertive energy. And it can be used in a very good, healthy, positive way if we keep it in check, right? We don't want to go over the top. But it can be used in a lot of very good ways, especially for somebody who maybe is not so bold or not so assertive and maybe needs to tap into that to get something done or get something changed, or like I said, so many different things. So when that energy comes up and somebody that doesn't have a lot of that in their chart, it can be very helpful for them. For me, who has a lot of that bold, aggressive assertiveness in my chart already, sometimes it can be a little over the top for me. So if you're someone like me that has a lot of that energy, it might be a little bit harder to stay in balance. So many possible. If you're somebody that doesn't have a lot of that in your chart and you find yourself like stepping up and kind of puffing out your chest and speaking up for yourself, it might feel very strange and very weird for you. And you might feel bad about it after. Don't. It's the energy of the day, and we're going to work with it, and we're going to use it to our benefit, right? As long as we're not being harmful to other people. Like, that's like one of the big keys is don't be harmful to other people, and use the energy in a good way. So Mars in harmony with Uranus is going to be opportunities. So like I said, if you're somebody that maybe isn't normally assertive, this might be a good time to really tap in and take advantage of those opportunities that might be there for you. Positive changes, progress are all going to be going on Saturday. And so be open, be flexible. Sometimes these changes and this positivity might not come in the way that you think it's going to come, or the way that maybe you had it planned. But if opportunity is there, if progress is there, go ahead and, again, there's always going to be scammers. There's always going to be people who are trying to do things that they shouldn't. But if it feels good and it feels like it's something you want to do, then take the leap of faith and do it. And not to sound insensitive, but if it turns out it's bad, it's a learning lesson. Somehow, somewhere, I mean, I don't know how it's a learning lesson. Everybody's going to be different, but it's going to be a learning lesson. I'm a very strong believer that everything happens for a reason. So life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So anything that happens like that, somewhere it's a learning lesson, or it's an obstacle for you to overcome. I don't mean to sound insensitive about it, but yeah, maybe that's just the lie I tell myself to get through difficult days. I don't know, but it works. So just be open, be flexible. Whatever may be coming through may not look, like I said, exactly like what you thought it was going to look like. But if there's a chance for some positive change, then go ahead and take it, right? And so I picked Golden Healer Quartz, which is open the door. So open the door for whatever it is: change, positivity, progress, opportunities. And Saturday's color is off-white. All right, so let's finish up here for Sunday. So we are going out of the Leo moon and we're moving into a Virgo moon. Virgo moon in harmony with Mercury. So that's in harmony with Mercury is good, but that doesn't offset the retrograde. Like, it doesn't wipe it clean, okay? So that retrograde energy is still there. But Virgo moon is in harmony with Mercury. I know, it's so many things, right? So complicated. But our Virgo people are very grounded people. They're very responsible people. They like to be in service of somebody. They're probably people that are normally quite busy. They like to have like lots of projects going. They're not the ones to sit on the couch and, just read a book. Not usually. I mean, again, everybody's chart's different. Everybody's placements are different. Makes them all a little different. That's the way it works, right? But Virgo as a whole, they tend to like to be doing something for someone. That's kind of how they show their affection for people, is by doing things for them. So that energy is going to be coming through for you. So again, practicality, efficiency, organizing, um, multitasking, getting tasks done, getting projects done, chores done, all of that energy is going to be coming through. So, if you've got something that you need to be working on, Sunday is going to be a good day to tap into that energy, and get some projects done if you have something you need to finish up. Virgo can be very overcritical of themselves. And just be aware that might be coming through for you on Sunday. And so, anywho, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? And when we start to feel that way, again, that's why, like, that's part of why I do these videos, right? So on Sunday, when you start to like be getting kind of tough on yourself and kind of being like, oh, you totally screwed that up, or what the hell did you do that for, or whatever, you can kind of step back from that and be like, listen, truck on the railroad tracks, so set the motion camera off. When you start to get overcritical of yourself, you can kind of step back and be like, listen, this is the energy for today, and just kind of move through it and step away from it and kind of maybe get out of that mindset, and just be like, all right, I knew this was going to happen. It's happening. And I'm just going to put it down and leave it here and walk away kind of thing. So you don't need to be doing that to yourself all day. So Sunday's color is green, and I picked some pink opal, and it says be kind to yourself. So just like I said, if that overcritical part starts coming through, then just remember to be kind to yourself. Just remember it's not really your energy that's coming through, and just kind of let it go. Don't deal with it. Well, deal with it by not dealing with it, right? I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so that's going to wrap it up for today. I don't think we have any other videos coming this week. So no new moon, no full moon. New moon was last week. Again, a reminder, Mercury is in retrograde until May 14th. So don't make any rash decisions. Don't make any impulsive decisions. Don't wake up one day and just decide to move to Alaska. I don't know. Whatever impulsive things that might come up for you. So just kind of be aware of that and try not to do that. Again, try not to make any things that have to be contracted. So buying new vehicles, buying houses, things like that are probably best to just stay away from until after May 14th. I mean, if you have to, you have to. Just be very aware of what it is you're signing, right? Car dealerships can be sneaky as it is. So, all right. And feels like there was something else I was going to talk about too, but Mercury retrograde. Oh, Beltane. So that is coming on, it'll be Monday, right? Yes. Next Monday is Beltane. So I'm not going to do any videos right now on Beltane. Once I'm done school and here more often, I'm going to get back into doing some of those other videos that I used to do a long time ago. So it'll be talking about the holiday. It'll be talking probably about doing some sort of craft or something like that. But for right now, what I've done is I've just gone back and I've scheduled some posts over this week of some of the other Beltane videos that I have done. So they are older videos, so I may make references to dates or something like that in there that obviously is not applicable. But the information about Beltane is good, and any crafts that I've done during the videos or something. So I did go ahead and share those over the next week or so that you'll see a couple of different videos popping up about Beltane, and that is why. So Monday is Beltane, and I just won't have time to probably come do an extra video right now. So one last thing. I have a wand making class on Friday, May 5th. Yeah, Friday, May 5th at 6 or 6:30. I can't remember. And so there's only a couple tickets left. I'm not the instructor on that class. I am having it here in the shop, but I am not the instructor. One of my good friends, Donna, is going to be the instructor. But you can find the event and go ahead and buy a ticket for that if you want. All the material is included, unless you have a stick you want to bring for your wand. We have things here. Donna has things available if you don't. But if you want to go out and find your own stick, that's a really nice little added bonus to making a wand for you. I think tickets are $25. And like I said, I think there's only like 2 or 3 tickets left. So if you want to get in on that, obviously for my local people. But, all right, that's going to wrap it up for me. And I hope something in this video was helpful for you. If it was, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Tag a friend. Share it to a friend. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all those things. As always, remember to be kind. Your kindness is not only going to improve your day, it's going to improve somebody else's day, and it could potentially change someone's life for the better. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.